It's iPhone 6 Plus. I have the iPhone X with a cracked back. I also have the iPhone XS Max, an 11 Pro Max, a 12 Pro Max that I've put a road phone case on, a regular iPhone 13, a 13 Pro Max, a 14 Pro Max, a 15 Pro Max with road case on it again, a 16 Pro Max that I was using to film but I had to switch, an Apple Watch Series 4. This was my first ever Apple Watch, an Apple Watch Ultra, 2 AirPods Pro because one time I thought I had misplaced the other one and then found the other one later, an iPad Pro, and then its keyboard, and then its Apple Pencil. I love my iPad so much. My first MacBook ever, MacBook Pro, and then my second MacBook, this is the latest one. I have an Apple TV because I love the remote so much. It's so smart. I need to get the latest one though. And
a few moments later, 2,000 years later, one eternity later.
iPad mini, and then a pencil, AirPods Max in white, and I have another one in black. I love these so much, so pretty. I do have a HomePod as well. I have an iPod. This is actually the oldest Apple device I own. I love it so much. I like taking it to school, and I just like the fact that I have to use an earpiece. Of course, I have the Vision Pro. Let me show it to you guys. This is it, guys. I love it so much. You know what I use this for primarily? I actually enjoy watching TikTok in this device. It's actually crazy. I like laying in bed and just scrolling like that and just watching TikTok videos. It's so interesting. You guys should get one of these.
And the words that Apple use are intentionally, revolutionary, next level, life-changing every year. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about something that we see every year, the brand new iPhone or the brand new Apple Watch or the AirPod or even the iPad, basically the whole Apple ecosystem. So basically every September, Apple drops something shiny or suddenly your perfect working phone feels outdated. But let's pause for a second. Do you really need the new iPhone, or are we falling into never-ending cycle of overconsumption? It's never ending because next September, new phone is going to be out too. Is it what you want to keep doing? Do you really want to keep doing that? A few months ago, the Apple launched the new iPhone 17 series, and I've been seeing the videos everywhere. At first, I just wanted to ignore. Currently, I use iPhone 11 Pro Max, and I've been using this phone for basically 3 years. And this iPhone 11, I think it was the 2020 launch. I'm not sure, but you have to be within 2019-2020 launch. And I make all my videos on my iPhone. I don't use a digital camera. I use just my iPhone, okay? This phone has no problem. A phone that I've used for 3 years, everything is working perfectly. I'm still using 11 and now they have 17. Anytime Apple come out with this new product, I just wonder why are you people buying this product? Do you buy it because you want to buy it? Do you buy it because you need a new phone, or you bought it because you want the new launch, or you feel like your old phone is outdated? For me, outdated means I can't use it anymore. Maybe I've repaired the phone for a long period, or the phone has been giving me some issues. So the Apple ecosystem, let's talk about the Apple ecosystem. Every September is like their clockwork. Apple event drops, millions of people tune in, influencers review it instantly, and the internet blows up with their hot takes. The words that Apple use are intentionally, revolutionary, next level, life-changing every year. Let's be real, most of the time, the new iPhone isn't that different. A slightly better camera or slightly faster chip, maybe a new color. And yet, somehow, Apple makes us believe that our 1-year-old phone is already outdated. This is called planned obsolescence mindset, making consumers feel their perfect fine device isn't enough anymore. And it's worse. People line up outside Apple stores, spend over $1,000 for a tiny upgrade, and feel like they are part of the executive club. That's not an accident. Their marketing psychology is at the finest. I saw videos of retailers that went into this Apple store, buy so many, they stay outside to resell at outrageous prices.
If you're judgmental and triggered by splurging, then I recommend you skip this video, because today we're doing my Apple ecosystem. Hey Chi-Chi! So I noticed that in my road phone case unboxing videos and other unboxing videos, you guys always ask me what I do with my other phones and devices when I get new ones. And I'm here to say that I keep them, but I have a good reason that I'm going to tell you at the end of this video. But for now, I'm going to show you my entire Apple ecosystem and the devices that I've kept over the years. Let's get it rolling. The oldest one I have is iPhone 6 Plus. I have the iPhone X with a cracked back. I also have the iPhone XS Max, an 11 Pro Max, a 12 Pro Max that I've put a road phone case on, a regular iPhone 13, a 13 Pro Max, a 14 Pro Max, a 15 Pro Max with road case on it again, a 16 Pro Max that I was using to film but I had to switch, an Apple Watch Series 4. This was my first ever Apple Watch, an Apple Watch Ultra, 2 AirPods Pro because one time I thought I had misplaced the other one and then found the other one later, an iPad Pro, and then its keyboard, and then its Apple Pencil. I love my iPad so much. My first MacBook ever, MacBook Pro, and then my second MacBook, this is the latest one. I have an Apple TV because I love the remote so much. It's so smart. I need to get the latest one though. An iPad mini, and then a pencil, AirPods Max in white, and I have another one in black. I love these so much, so pretty. I do have a HomePod as well. I have an iPod. This is actually the oldest Apple device I own. I love it so much. I like taking it to school, and I just like the fact that I have to use an earpiece. Of course, I have the Vision Pro. Let me show it to you guys. This is it, guys. I love it so much. You know what I use this for primarily? I actually enjoy watching TikTok in this device. It's actually crazy. I like laying in bed and just scrolling like that and just watching TikTok videos. It's so interesting. You guys should get one of these. And I also like watching movies because you're fully immersed in it. The case is so pretty. It reminds me of my Oculus. And I also have an Apple cleaning cloth. So I've basically been using iPhone since the 5 came out and I was a literal kid. And my mom got me my first iPhone. I know she's gonna watch this video and smile. Hi, mommy. The only iPhone that I never used was the iPhone 8 Plus, I think. And that phone was so pretty to me, but I never got it. I did try to get it, and an online store tried to scam me. That was before I started buying from my Apple dealer. Surprise, surprise. I kept that phone to this day because I tell everyone, here it is. Out of shock, I dropped it. They took my money, but I'm a hard girl, so I got my money back. Not me though. But yeah, I kept it as a trophy of my hardness, period. On the topic of why I keep all my devices, it's because I like my memories. And I don't like the whole deleting and backing up. It's long for me. So I just like to move on to the next phone, keep all my memories so that I can just look back at them because I do. And honestly, it means more to me than just selling off the phone.
I really don't want to be judgmental in any way. When I see some of this video and I make commentary videos about it, is to educate, not to make fun of the creator, not to insult the creator or those kind of things. But she said that she keep this phone every year for the memories. Imagine in the next 10 years, look at all the phones that she have. Imagine in the next 10 years, more iPhones will be out. Imagine how many iPhones that she would have. At that point, she has to start like a phone business and start selling it. Because let's talk about the cost of constant upgrades. The obvious one is money. Every new phone is priced higher than the last one. Add cases, AirPods, Apple Care, and the accessories. You are dropping over thousands of dollars every single year on just phone. But there's also a hidden cost like the e-waste. Millions of old phones end up in the drawers. Like this lady that I just showed you guys video, she buys the latest iPhone every year, making the old ones to end up in the drawer, in landfills, or shipped off to the country that handle the toxic waste we don't want to deal with. Here's the thing, Apple knows this. They removed the charging bricks to save the environment, but then created a whole ecosystem of new accessories that will feel like we have to buy. Irony is wide, so the cycle keeps going. Buy, upgrade, discard, and planet pays the price. Apple restock latest iPad, she probably have other products, Apple Pencil, Pencil Pro. She probably have other products that are still working, but she decided to buy more. You know how people do makeup restock, clothing haul. People do that for Apple. It's crazy. I mean, when I made videos like a few weeks ago about back to school haul, this particular student bought like the latest Apple products for back to school haul. It's really crazy. Magic mouse, magic mouse. Wow. Let's talk about the status symbol. Why do you feel embarrassed to pull off an iPhone that's 3 or 4 years old? I saw this particular creator that said, why do you still have iPhone 16? This was last year's upgrade. I am using iPhone 11 Pro Max. I use this for my videos. I'm using it to shoot currently. I use it for everything, phone call, conversation. I use this phone for everything. And this phone has no issue. So tell me why I should upgrade when I am still enjoying the one I have. And the advice I would give to someone is, when they have like this whole system upgrade, don't upgrade to the latest version. I feel like that's one of the things that, makes people want to get a new phone, because when you upgrade, they have like the iOS 26. I have not upgraded to iOS 26. I'm still using iOS 18, I guess. And it's good. Like, it's very, very good. So if you upgrade, I've seen people make videos about it. If you upgrade to iOS 26, you might not like how your phone may be slagging and all those things. So you will now want to buy a better phone or a bigger one so that you will enjoy the iOS 16. Don't upgrade your phone, especially when you have like a lower phone. Don't do that. Keep using, like, it's not going to change how your phone functions. It's not. It's not going to change it. Just enjoy your phone. You might be wondering, why do people laugh if someone is still using like an iPhone 8 or even iPhone 10? It's because Apple has tied its brand to status. Your phone isn't just a tool. It's a symbol of success, relevance, and belongings. You see people hiding their phones when they are using Android phones because they believe that if you are using an iPhone, that means you are rich, you have made money and all that. So when they can't afford an iPhone, you see them hiding the one they are using. It doesn't even make sense. There are a lot of Android phones out there that are so good, so good, you will enjoy better features. So, but if you like iPhone or if you are using an iPhone, You don't have to upgrade to the latest one. And also, one of the major problems is social media only amplifies this. Influencers unbox the new iPhone on the launch day. Most of them queue to be the first to get it, making us feel like we are behind if we don't have it. This is where overconsumption becomes psychologically. It's not about whether your old phone still works. It's about the pressure to look current. And that pressure fuels Apple dominance. Let's break the cycle. What can we do about it? Firstly, you have to realize that your phone is not obsolete just because a new model just came out. Most iPhones are built to last for at least 5 years or even 6 years without software upgrades. I've said this before. You don't need to upgrade your phone. If you don't upgrade your phone, you are going to enjoy your phone for years, 5 years. I've seen someone that used a phone for over 6 years and the phone had no issue. Secondly, you have to stop upgrading out of FOMO. FOMO is the fear of missing out. Ask yourself, does my phone still work? Does it do what it needs? If yes, why am I spending another thousands of dollars?
Apple is releasing the iPhone 17 in September, literally a couple of weeks from now, and this is your reminder that you do not need it. You do not need it. Please do not buy this phone. You do not need to keep getting new iPhones every time Apple releases one. You do not need to keep getting new technology. The minerals inside of these iPhones, things like tin, gold, and tungsten, often come from Congo. Armed groups control these mines and they use child labor. They destroy the land, they cause violence and war, displace thousands of families and women and girls. Congo's government is literally taking Apple to court in Europe for using blood minerals in their supply chain. So every time we buy the newest iPhone, we are fueling that violence. If your phone still works, you do not need a new one. And if you absolutely need a new phone, please consider getting a refurbished one. Consumerism is literally killing people and killing the planet. So please, please, please do not get the iPhone 17.
Hi, how are you? Oh, I see you got the new phone. What gave it away? Oh, the orange, duh. You see that? The color literally changes depending on the angle. Your phone is a little archaic. I think you need to upgrade. What do you mean? It's not expensive. Apple basically gives you money to trade in your phone. You're doing yourself a disservice. Get a case? Are you crazy? This is literally the Lamborghini of iPhone. Or Hermes.
This is obviously a skit, but there are a lot of truth in this short skit. Okay, people feel they need to buy the new phones every year for literally nothing. Most times the difference is nothing. You can also exploit alternatives. You don't need to switch to another brand if you like Apple, but you can hold on your device longer, buy republished, trade in responsibly. Even crazy ideas, just use your phone until it dies. That's exactly what I do. I mean, I'm still using a phone that came out like 2020 or 2019. And there's no problem with that. And I can film YouTube video, I can film TikTok video, I can still do every other thing, take pictures, reply to messages, do all those good stuff on my phone. So what are you saying? In conclusion, at the end of the day, Apple's marketing is genius. They have convinced us that progress equals consumption. But here is the truth. Progress can also mean using what we already have, saving money, and being mindful of our impact on the world. Next time a shiny new iPhone drops, take a breath, ask yourself, is this purchase for me or is it for Apple's bottom line? Thank you so much for watching. If you really enjoyed this breakdown, hit the subscribe button, like this video, comment, let me know in the comments, will you be upgrading to the new iPhone or are we sticking to what we already have? For me, I am sticking to what I already have. I am Blessing and I will see you in the next one.